How you doing? I'm Scott White. We're going to talk about fat and weight loss. And so there's a difference. So when it comes to fat loss, what you're doing is losing, obviously, body fat from your body. When you're losing weight, you could be losing a lot of things, like muscle tissue, brain tissue, water weight, carbohydrates within the stored muscles, and so forth. So let's just kind of break it down, right? So let's take a person who's 155 pounds. Sounds like a good number, so we'll just go with that. So we got a 155-pound person. And we could have a 155-pound person look like this. That might be pretty big for a 155-pound person. And we could have a 155-pound person look like this. And then we'll just add some muscles here, some muscles here, some muscles here, right? Maybe some muscles down here, muscles down here. So obviously, a 155-pound person who has more muscle is going to look a whole lot different than a person who has a whole lot more fat, right? This versus muscle. Even though the scale, right, the scale that they hop on still equals 155 pounds. So this is where it gets complex, right? So 5 pounds of fat takes up about this amount on your body, where 5 pounds of muscle only takes about this much on your body. So yes, when you have 5 pounds of fat and you have 5 pounds of muscle, we hear, and so many people say this, that muscle weighs more than fat. Well, really, 5 pounds is 5 pounds. So it's just the amount of space it takes up. So 5 pounds of fat takes up much more space than 5 pounds of muscle. So when you're losing weight on your scale, what are you really losing? Are you losing muscle tissue? Are you losing water? Are you losing carbohydrates? Are you losing brain mass? It could be all of the above. So the main thing you want to focus on when you're getting in shape and transforming your body is you want to look at your body fat. Obviously, if you're really heavy and you want to lose weight, that scale matters to so many people. So is that scale going to change? Possibly. But if you're losing inches, you're losing body fat, you're feeling better, getting more stamina, you're getting stronger, that should tell you alone, those are far more valuable than seeing that scale change. So you want to focus on fat loss more so than you want to focus on weight loss. Fat is your number one thing you want to lose. Because, for example, let's say I go on a starvation diet. I cut my carbs out of my diet. I go on lower calories, so my body's going to lose a lot of weight. But typically, where's that weight going to come from? It's going to come from muscle. It's going to come from water, because carbohydrates stored within the tissues or the muscle is glycogen, and it carries a ton of water with it. So when you cut your carbs, you immediately lose a lot of water. And then it could be other things like brain tissue, anything like that, fecal matter, waste, all that lovely stuff. So losing weight is totally different than losing fat, because when you track fat loss with body fat, either calipers or bioelectrical impedance, a handheld thing, or even the gold standard like DEXA, and you see that consistently change by going down, these are the results that are really more valuable than anything. Because a 155-pound person could look phenomenal, or a 155-pound person could not look so great. And that's where the scale isn't always your friend. You want to make sure and focus on fat loss, inches, and what the workouts and exercise are doing for you, than just focusing on a number that's on the scale. So again, obviously you want to track everything, and weight, if you're overweight, you do want to notice that number drop, and we'll talk about other things, how we can get that number to drop faster, more effectively, and so forth. But also, don't discredit when you see your body fat go down, your inches go down, and all those other measurements, and strength go up, and stamina and energy. So focus on all those great things you are achieving, than to beat yourself up about one thing that's not working your way at the moment. So Scott White, again, focus on fat loss and work on losing more fat, because over time that will get your weight to drop as well. There you go. Thank you.